The problem I faced was every time I asked something to ChatGPT, it would go out and search the entire internet. And honestly, it gave me a lot of wrong or unverified information. I never really knew if what I was reading was even accurate. And even after all that, I still had to manually go to Notion, create databases and set up my own knowledge base just so I could cross-verify everything. And that, my friend, was way too much work. And as a content creator, accuracy really matters to me. I can't afford to put out wrong information in my videos. So this whole process was honestly a nightmare. But I found one single app that completely replaces both Notion as well as ChatGPT for me. This is Recall 2.0. I've been using this to plan my workouts, narrow down my supplement stack, and if you're a student, this can even help you manage all your study notes and even quiz yourself. So if you have ever felt like you're consuming a ton of information, but you barely remember any of that, then stick around. I'm Prithviraj and I'm gonna walk you through my entire system, exactly how I work day by day. Now let me give you a bit of context on why this actually matters to me specifically. This is something I don't really talk about on this channel, and that is making a tech video, especially a comparison or a detailed review. It is like 80% research and 20% everything else. Filming and editing, well, that's the easy part. The hard part is knowing what to say and making sure it's accurate. So while scripting, I often have to research a lot. I browse through Reddit threads where people are arguing about the display quality, and even going through articles by someone who just switched from an Android tablet to an iPad. And this is the worst part. Maybe I downloaded something, a PDF benchmark, but while scripting I totally forgot that even existed. So my main problem was everything was scattered across tabs, screenshots and bookmarks. And by the time I sit down to actually write the script, I have already forgotten half of what I had read. The real problem isn't that we don't consume enough information, but rather we consume way too much. None of that sticks and no one talks to each other. That's exactly what this app has fixed for me. So the app I've been talking about is called Recall. When I'm researching for a video, I simply save everything inside it. YouTube videos, spec sheets, literally anything. And their browser extension makes this stupidly easy. One click and it's saved. But this isn't just bookmarking. The moment I save something, Recall generates a full structured summary. It's not a one-line TLDR, but actual key points, arguments, all organized and ready to read. You can also listen to the summary as an audiobook if you wanted to. But this is where it gets genuinely useful. When I saved that 1-hour Apple launch event, I did not have to watch the whole thing. The summary already had the key points and the key announcements, all broken down with timestamps. And I could simply ask follow-up questions right there. Something like, what were the new features introduced in the new iPad OS? And it finds me the exact section with a timestamp. And the best part, I did not set up a single folder. I did not organize anything manually because I'm very lazy. Recall will figure out the topic and handle stacking automatically. This alone is a real game changer. I used to spend a lot of time looking for information than actually using that. But now I can finally spend time writing better scripts. But saving and summarizing content, well, that's just the foundation. As what came next really changed everything for me. Alright, this is something that genuinely frustrated me for the longest time. Whenever I use ChatGPT or Claude to research a tablet, let's say I asked what is the exact battery capacity of the Xiaomi Pad 8, or does the Galaxy Tab S10 Lite have an OLED display? I would get an answer, confidently delivered to me and sometimes completely wrong. And I get it, these AI models often hallucinate, but when you're making a video that thousands of people are going to watch, you absolutely cannot afford to get these specs wrong at least. Claude once told me that iPad does not come with a charger in the box. Well, it actually does. And if I had trusted that and said that on camera, that would have been really embarrassing. So I would end up cross-checking everything anyway, which honestly defeats the entire purpose of using AI in the first place. With Recall, that problem just disappears. As when I use the chat inside Recall, I can ask it to only look through my content that I've already saved. So every single answer comes with a direct reference back to the exact source. So when Recall tells me that the Xiaomi Pad 8 has a specific chipset, I know that information came from GSM Arena or some official spec sheet that I had imported. There is no second guessing, hence I can trust this one completely. And that one thing of being able to trust your answers without having to cross-check everything probably saves me more time than anything else in my workflow. Also, I'm able to choose the AI model based on my needs. So for writing stuff, I can use Claude and maybe Gemini for scouting real-time info. Alright, if you have been following this channel for a while, you know that I have been taking my health a lot more seriously now, got the Whoop and have been tracking my recovery and sleep scores. And genuinely trying to build a routine that actually makes sense for me. But here's the thing, the problem with health and fitness content online is exactly the same problem I have with tech research. There is too much information scattered everywhere and half of it contradicts the other half. I was saving a podcast episode about sleep and supplements and every single one had a different take. One podcast says take magnesium glycinate before bed. Another one says threonate is better. And someone else just asked me to skip magnesium completely and fix my circadian rhythm. That's the hardest part though. This is super confusing when you're actually trying to make a decision. So I saved all of that that into Recall, and then I used something new in Recall 2.0 called the agentic chat. You can now talk to your entire knowledge base, the internet, or both at the same time. And like I said, you get to choose your own AI model, Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, whichever you prefer. So I asked something like, based on everything I have saved about sleep and recovery, what is the most consistently recommended supplement that keeps coming across all of it? It did not reference just one podcast. It went through 5 podcasts, 3 articles, and gave me a consolidated answer with references and timestamp back to the original source. And that's how I finally locked in my supplement stack. Not by following one person blindly, by cross-referencing everything I had personally saved. And this is exactly what ChatGPT and Claude couldn't really do, as they don't really know what podcast you have been listening to for the past 1 month. Recall does, because you built everything piece by piece. The agentic chat I just showed you, that's the headline feature of Recall 2.0. Now, bulk actions. You can mass summarize content, tag and connect stuff across all your saved content. But this is my favorite part. They have added something interesting. Text to speech, but with a custom voice. You can create your own voice sample and have summaries read back to you. You can use your own voice or even clone your parents' voice, for example, if you wanted to. I've been using this feature during commutes. Instead of just rereading my notes, I just listen to it now. Alright, Recall has this feature called Knowledge Graph. It maps out how all your saved content connects to each other, visually like a web. So over the past couple of months, I've been saving a mix of content, and it visually shows me how each one of them are linked and connected to each other. It's very similar to the graph view by Obsidian. Another underrated feature of Recall is what they call the augmented browsing. Imagine you're reading an article online. You'll get to see certain names or concepts highlighted. When you hover your mouse over that, Recall will get you insights from your existing knowledge graph, things you have already saved. And now if you're a student, everything I just showed you applies to you even more. When you're sitting through lectures, reading textbooks and watching course videos online, all of that goes into Recall, gets summarized, tagged, and organized automatically. But the part that's borderline unfair for students is the Quiz 2.0 feature. Every piece of content you save can be turned into a quiz. MCQs, fill in the blanks, flashcards, and even short answers. Set the difficulty and even set a timer to simulate exam pressure. It also runs on spaced repetition, the same science behind Anki, except you don't have to build a single flashcard yourself. Your quiz bank will build itself from all of your saved content. The social part is what makes this stick though. You can generate a quiz link, drop it inside your study group chat, and everyone can take the same quiz. Everyone can see the scores, and since nobody wants to come last, so suddenly everyone's actually preparing. Studying becomes competitive. I made a full dedicated video breaking this down. I'll leave that link below. So if you're preparing for exams, that one's worth watching. Recall is one place where your knowledge and your AI live together. You save what matters, you write what you think, and over time you are building an AI that knows you super well. Since I started using Recall, my research takes less time, my scripts are tighter, and I can actually trust the information that I've been working with. Beyond YouTube, it has given me clarity on my health and honestly just how I process information in general. All of us are already consuming hours of content every single day. The difference is whether that information just passes through you or actually builds into something that you can later use on. And Recall made that shift for me. One app, everything just flows through it. They have a free version, so try that out yourself. The link is in the description. But if you wanna go unlimited, I've partnered with Recall to give you a discount. Use this code PR25 at checkout to get flat 25% off on Recall Premium. So hurry up, as this is only valid till 1st June 2026. This has genuinely helped me. This will of course help you speed up your workflow significantly. Now if you want to see how I set up my iPad for maximum productivity, then click here on this video, and over there I've shared how I manage my entire life on my iPad. See you there.